Okay. Hello, hi. Good evening.
Hi, brother. How are you?
Yes, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. How about you?
I'm also doing great, brother. How has been your day so far?
Yeah, it's been fantastic, superb. And
Okay.
how was your day?
It was, yeah, treating me very well, brother. I must say the day has been very, very good.
Hmm. So, as we are meeting very first time, so I would like to know something about you.
Sure, brother. Sure, certainly. So, my name is Arijak. Okay. I am a biology educator. Okay. And I come from Odisha. If talk about my teaching, so yeah, it's just like my passion. I love it. I like exploring the science and yes, helping just like helping students and making learning much more exciting for all of them. And yeah, beside that, if I talk about my hobbies, so definitely I love singing and moreover having the spoken English and all. So this is a short introduction from my side, brother. Would you like to go for yours?
Yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah, this is Rohit, and I'm calling to you from Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. If I talk about my qualification, so I have completed my graduation and now I'm studying law. So, and apart from this, I want to enhance my communication skill. So I got this application, so that's why I'm here. And about my hobbies, so I love to play cricket. Even before talking to you, I was watching, cricket because there was going on India versus New Zealand cricket.
New Zealand. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
And I love to listen song. So sometime I read book as well whenever I get time. So I want to enhance one skill also like a reading book because whenever it's I want to read something, so I feel sleepy. So yeah, that's all about me.
Wow, that's wonderful to hear, brother. I can just find the similarities between you and me. So
Mm.
very glad to know. Somewhere or the other, we are just like connected. One point of like for one point of things. Okay. So really glad to know, brother. So since you have been also so very passionate and you are absolutely looking so passionate about whatever you are just doing, brother. Okay, and I wish you many more that unfold opportunities may just you may encounter in your life. Okay, so brother, now just tell me, how has been your journey so far on this particular platform?
Yeah, it's a been great journey. I would say it's been approx 7 to 8 months. It's about to come. And when I started, so I was in not a very good level, but still I'm learning. So from that days I'm learning, and it was great journey. And sometimes what I feel like the day I feel like yes, right now I'm in confident, right? And the
Mm-hmm.
next day I feel like the oh my god, I'm lacking somewhere. I am lacking some because of confidence. So it happens in journey, but in conclusion I would say it was great, and day by day gradually I'm grabbing some all the things and speaking skill as well.
Wow, that's wonderful, brother. See, the thing is that, brother, great things always it does not really happen overnight. You know very well. Nor
Hmm.
they really come from wishing alone. By
Hmm.
wishings that won't really appear so true, our dreams cannot really come true. We have to give up and we have to just put forward a lot of our efforts, then only possibly we can really get through into get through some of the possibility things, because there are a lot of more things out there which takes a lot of our passion, a lot of our that is the patience. So we need to just stick to what we are doing. That's it.
So how many languages do you know, and you can
Language
speak?
is just about, brother. See, Odia language is the first. Okay, that is my native language. And on the other hand, this is what the language I know. And suddenly, and I'm very much habituated at another language that is Hindi. Okay. Now, a little bit, I'm just learning Telugu also. Hopefully, that may work after some months or some years. Yes. That's what I can say. What about you, brother?
Somehow you know like a 3 to 4 languages, right?
Uh,
As you said,
ah,
like you have a become habitual of Hindi as well, and your
yes,
native language is Odia. So, what
or
do you think? Learning language is a kind of process, and how anyone can learn any language a very natural way.
naturally, if I just really talk about the natural
So how
way,
do
if
you
I
see
talk,
like English? Is it a difficult and easy? And if it is easy, so how anyone can learn?
see, brother, first of all, I really want to say our mind is the powerful mind, like powerful weapon, you know that. And a powerful mindset can really
My
shift. Okay, it can just shift, or just you just told one word that I could not catch you properly, land or something you told. Okay, so yeah, definitely the mind is the engine of the transformation, if I say. If you really think small, your life will just remain small. If you really think boldly, the world will just really open up to you. So basically what I mean to say, we have to just go through each factors. Like when it comes about natural way learning some things, then definitely how did we learn our own native language? In the similar way, we need to just open up, okay, ourselves, or we have to expose ourselves more and more to that particular language. So gradually you will definitely get into it by listening to them, or just by speaking to them. By speaking and listening, these are the two factors of learning any kind of language. Moreover, yeah, listening is the most one, like what I can say, powerful
important
weapon.
essential.
Okay, to enhance anything. That's what really comes first in my mind. Because really I want to say I'm very habituated at listening things. First of all, I want to really hear the person. I don't want to hear, if I'm listening some songs, I have to hear it properly first. Then I would just utilize it later on. And it always takes about dedication. Always it like, yeah, dedication, passionate, how determined you are about something to learn. So that's what I can really say, brother.
So
So
as
what
your
is
native
about
language is
your
Odia.
point of view?
Yeah, please, please.
What's your point of view, brother, about this?
Yeah, to be honest, like sometimes what I feel like learning any language, not English, any language is a very difficult task. Because
Yeah.
when I started, so at that time I had to face, I had to come across so many challenges. Sometimes I'm not good in vocab, and I'm not able to make a sentence structure. And sometimes I think first in my native language, and then I try to translate that thing. And even I heard to from so many people and good speaker that they say like that translating method is a very hard process, and that is a very bad thing, right? If you go with the translation method, so you will be not able to speak a very natural way, right? So that's the thing. But I wanted to do this thing like spontaneously. I wanted to speak in English, but it was very hard for me at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I also, as I said, like sometimes I feel like I'm lack of confidence. I'm feeling I'm not in good
Yeah,
confidence.
yeah.
So at that time
Settle.
my mind is start to think in my native language, and then I try to speak something as like translation. So learning in language is like not a easy task. Yeah, you can go through the by the listening and watching. As you said, like listening is a very powerful tools to in order to become good in any language. So that is I would say by the listening and speaking again and again more and more, maybe you can become good in naturally way in any language. And one thing I want to know to you your from you, like as like your native language is Zodia. So when did you start your journey, and did you feel and face any kind of the difficulties and problem while speaking?
Yes, brother. Obviously, see, this is the part of learning, I must say. See, the thing is that I got a lot of more problems when I was just starting it. Okay, I was not in such an environment where I could able to access myself more and more, or expose myself more and more to one particular things. So when I came to realize, when I was in 2020 21, I just came to realize that how important it is, how important it is to just and soon after, from that day on, I just started speaking English. But unfortunately, there were no people around me who could really have the conversation with me. So I was always struggling to have the conversation. And when it was just when it comes about speaking and all, so I really got a lot of more problems by speaking. But in that time, certainly these kind of platforms were also not available. And yeah, many things were just very like what I can say, not available. So back in the days, the things were not as much perfect. Now we can really see these days. Okay, but now I can really say, brother, I'm maintaining the consistency. Okay, I'm continuing in it, and the better way I have patched myself in this particular field. I would like to give one credit. Okay, that is English songs. English songs has just got me the drastic changes into my fluency, or whatever the things that a command I have got little bit also on this particular field is all about English songs.
So
Yeah,
how do you
brother.
comprehend song? Because what I believe sometimes, I can't understand any English song, and even the if someone is speaking very fast English, so I can't comprehend that time. So that's a very new for me, like learning English through the English song. So how do you understand very easy way, and how can you say like that it's a credit goes to song? If someone is not able to understand very properly, it means like a very fast English, because song is like they will go with a go with very fast way, right?
See,
Hmm.
you know about one thing. Poem, you know, na? There are there are majorly two way of writing is there. Okay, two way of writing in our language, just like our English language. That is, one is about the figurative language, and others on the other side is the literal language, which we say. Okay, literal language is something which is we call as prose, like some stories or some historical genres. Okay, which we can easily just read and go through each sentence, and I can easily get them. But
Exactly.
on the other side, poem that does not really give you that kind of what is that understanding, like doing this difficult task was not the cup of tea for me in the first time. The cup of tea, this is one phrase just came. These kind of phrases are usually and frequently used in the poems and also. So that these kind of phrases are called figurative language, which ununderstandable. It is all comes out of the poet who was just writing from their own words by combination of some words, just like this like phrasal verbs and all. Phrasal verbs is all about the combination of two things, just like two words. That is verb, and the second one is the adverb and the preposition. Look up. Look is the verb, and the up is the preposition. So figurative language. So your question was just very commendable questions, brother. The thing is that what I was so delighted to learn these songs and all, because most of the times I just found there are the very remarkable and very incredible sentences written over there, which just got me thinking about learning and learning. When I was just singing one song, just like the song was just like is Shape of You. Have you ever heard of that Shape of You song?
Yeah, I heard.
The way the structure of the sentence and each that meters in the sentence, and each what I can say rhymes written over there is just
Rhythm.
fabulous.
Hmm.
Yeah, and that is very easy to catch also, and you can just Google it. This is how I have learned. There was no any open sources that I would randomly go and just search all the words, all the words meanings of that particular songs or the sentence, isn't so yeah, I have approached a lot of more things. If I just say how it helps me, because it improves the pronunciations and the actions. You hear how the words are naturally spoken, and by listening, and listening skills also on the other side is improving. You get used to different accents and the tones, isn't that? And about the vocabulary parts and the expressions, yeah, songs introduce like incredibly every phrases or the idioms, so we need to so brother. I got connected. I got easily get connected with the songs. So whatever the how difficult song it is, it doesn't really matter. I can sing or adapt myself like like very easily to the songs and all.
Yeah,
So that's
exactly.
what I can
You
really
got
say, brother.
connected with the song, so that's why you're actually. What about accent? Like what I observe in you, your accent is also something like a different too. Right? So how did you learn accent as well?
Okay, certainly, brother. I will be very, very glad to give you these question answers also. So we got a lot of more good topics upon whatever we are talking. Okay, I glad to see. Basically, I would like to just tell about the people. Sometimes they tell about the accents, but they don't really know about the meaning of the accents. The first of all, it is just like the way of persons pronounce a word, okay, based on their regions, okay, the places they come from, and the cultures or the first language, not about the grammar or the vocabulary, okay. That is the another part, not about the vocabulary or the grammar. It's all about the word sound. It is always talks about the word sounds. So I have been always just very keen interested in just listening to the word sound, isn't that? Just like the British speaker, they say just like water. When they say water, then they say water. But on the other hand, American speakers, they say water, water. So the sound comes there, t sound comes. So these are the things are very mandatory to just understand. Accents are just not improved like overnight, okay. It also takes a lot of more things. If you really want to just get yourselves into it, then definitely you have to just go on listening to the speakers. I really want to say, brother, now I have just recently stepped in a digital marketing course. Okay.
Mm.
There where our mentor is just saying us that, see, in order to sell any product, you need to just comprehend, you have to collaborate, you have to communicate with the outsider, just like the foreign people. So in order to like enhance your vocabulary parts, your accents, you need to go for the English up to the high level. Then you could able to just make them understand about the particular product you want to sell to them, isn't that? So brother, accent is just like nothing but it's just
It's
like
I
sound
think it's
when you
all about the pronunciation, how the way
pronunciation,
you
yeah.
are pronouncing some word.
Yes, how you
So
pronounce it, yeah.
yeah, yeah. And
Mm,
the
mm,
like a pronunciation in the sense it will come by the listening, which kind of content and the speech and speaking you are following and you are listening. So after listening that thing you can observe as well and you can grab the same things and you can speak also like that.
yes, definitely, definitely, definitely.
Exactly.
So everything that is just like the combination of the three things, brother, just like that determination, like you have to be very passionate and you have to be very dedicated towards whatever you want to. See, there are a lot of more like golden opportunities open up there. Okay, we need to just go on exploring the things, and all of these things are just possibles. Okay, because like what we are exposing ourselves, the more you more expose yourselves to it, definitely you are going to be or you are just going to achieve the milestone on it. It is not about a one day goal, or the
Yeah, it will take some time.
achievement does not really come overnight, that.
Mm, mm,
Mm.
mm. So what
So
about English learning? Suppose someone is new in this journey, because saw sometime like the people they can understand, they can write, read as well, but when it's come to speaking, so they can't. So if someone is want to start speaking in a from scratch level, from scratch. So how can they start?
Okay, that is also very, very tremendous and very beautiful questions, brother. See, basically, what I have learned so far is that is like very natural. Okay. See, the thing is that we have to not take everything so blindly. Okay. Some of the things we have to really keep in our mind. Okay. See, speaking English from the scratch may feel little challenging. Okay, but with the like you can say with the right approach, you can speak naturally and confidently. The key is to practice and the patience and the consistency. I will tell you some of the steps, just like one has to just really follow. That is, before you just dive into one certain or in any particular area, you have to first go for the learning basic things. Just like when it comes about English, we have to learn from the basic words, just like words and the expressions that the people use in their daily life. And it always starts with the greetings. We have to first to go with the greetings, basic greetings, and the introduction is the mandatory one, just like hello, hi, good morning, how are you, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
When it comes about the second one, it is always the second foundation that comes. It is just little bit like above. Okay, little bit above of this first part, like first like step, like listening, the foundation of speaking. Okay, we have to listen it, we have to repeat it without like without failing. Okay, and how it would be really possible, because just watching to some like movies, like English movies, or listening to the podcast and going through some of the like yeah, podcast, and watching some movies and all, they would definitely bring you the drastic changes. Okay, and one thing is for sure, the main part that comes is about speaking it. Finally, speaking it. Okay, speak to yourself first. What I would like to recommend for the first time to any beginners, we have to first speak to ourselves. Describe what you are doing, just like I'm brushing it now. From the each actions, from the each actions means what do you do? Suppose you now just opened your eyes. What we call that? Just we are brushing the teeth, just like we are going to the school, like every steps. That is the natural way of learning English, natural way of learning English. Then again and again it comes about the sentence, formation of the sentence, the patterns, how the word sounds, where are the words connected. Okay, okay, these are the things are just really really mandatory, brother. In the advance, we got to go with a lot of more vocabulary, just like a lot of more grammatical parts. So we need to go for now recently what I'm working on is the grammatical part. Yeah. And one thing for is for sure, brother, for any kind of persons they encounter, I give always the suggestion is that first of all, do not really you go for like accuracy. Okay, first of all, you just go on speaking. When you just got the good command on your skill, like on your speaking part, you will definitely shift yourself to the what is that grammatical part and all. Because in the very beginning, when you will start to just speak some or the other time, if you will think like no, I have to speak correctly without any mistakes, then definitely there are the 100%, 110% you will definitely hesitate.
you will make mistake.
You will definitely make mistakes. So this is the natural process. You have to go each by each from the very
But
basics to the.
sometimes what happened, even though we know the process of go with the flow, speak, don't think about the making mistake. The thing will be, after some time, correct. But somehow we don't want to make mistake, right?
But
We want to
yeah,
speak correct English because to whom we are talking, so we think like that he or she is understanding to me or not, right? For understanding him, for making understand them, we think like that I should speak at least like a right and right English, good English, so then they can understand.
good question.
Mm.
Actually, actually, you are correct, brother. See, it's always I talked about the mindset. Suppose you just came into this field in order to just enhance it. Okay, there is no any other purpose. You just want yourself to you want yourself to just merge as a very good and fluent speaker. Okay, so when it comes about speaking and all, and that is also fluently, it is always depends on our mindset. When you are just feeling like you are making somewhere mistakes, you have to really hold on yourself. You have to hold on, no matter what, wherever you are. Okay, but you have to really hold on your tongue, and you have to realize for one moment that the things I'm just telling is not appropriate. It does not really sound good. I have to just modify it. But as I just told you, that is only the natural process, which like you just go on just speaking it without realizing any grammatical mistakes. Yeah, it is then only applied when a person does realization that he is speaking correctly. Otherwise it is not like that. The person some like some people like who will be speaking without any realizing any mistakes, then definitely he got to go with the wrong sentence only. He will never ever get rid of it, isn't that?
Get
They will
get rid of.
definitely not. But when we speak it, we need to realize it, then only. That's why most of the times the recommendation comes that you have to go with the flow. That's it.
Yeah, figure out our mistake, and
Figure out our
realization is a
mistakes.
very
Yeah,
important,
important
like while speaking. So
while
then you
speaking.
can, work on it.
Surely,
Which
certainly, brother.
area you are making mistakes, so you can work on it to after figure out that mistake. So that is
Yeah.
also important. If you are going through in this process, so it is also good, because somehow you are able to see your mistake, you are able to
Yes,
find your
yes.
mistake, and when you will able to find your mistake, so then you can correct them. So that is also right approach, I would say. Yeah,
Everyone,
so please.
yes, everyone should know, brother. Everyone should know that we all know that making mistake is just the part of learning, and it is our first teacher. We need to admire that one first. If you really didn't realize that what is the mistake is, there is highly chances that you will not able to just get into it properly. You cannot fetch yourself like anything anywhere. First of all we have to realize, and then after, if you could able to figure it out what is the mistakes you are making, then only you will able to just mend it now. You can make it or you can correct it. If you will be not really figuring out what you are doing, then definitely you are not in it. You can't really do.
Hmm. Actually, one question I also want to
Sure,
ask.
sure.
So I heard from so many speakers, they say like that confidence matter a lot in these areas, like in speaking parts. So, but I don't know what is this confidence, like why people of even like sometime what we feel like, yes, we are in confident, but when it's come to speaking or speaking English, we lose our confidence, got down. So what is it, and how can we stable our confidence while speaking?
Confidence.
Hmm.
Confidence actually that comes out of the knowledge. What I know, out of the knowledge. When suppose brother suddenly uh, we both of us as just you just imagine, okay, we are in a journey, okay, there both of us are standing all together with our co-learners, okay, and there will be one spokesperson who will just call you out, okay, on the stage. He will just call you on the stage and he will just tell you about one particular topic which you are not familiar with, okay, which you are not familiar with. Then definitely there are the chances you will definitely make mistakes. You cannot build up the
Confidence.
unnecessary confidence. You cannot really bring, though you want to really want to say something about it, then also without the appropriate knowledge, full knowledge, you cannot really be confident. So confident that always that comes about knowledge. So we need to, in order to have the confidence, we need to go for the knowledge first, because knowledge is only making us more confident. And I want to really say, if I talking about particularly about the speaking language and all, say confidence is just like an we can say like it is the key to fluency in English. Okay, many learners know grammar and the many more vocabularies. Okay, but sometimes what happens, they hesitate to speak because they fear of mistakes. But it's the truth, confidence is more important than the perfect grammar. You got it right? Yes, confidence is just more than that. You speak without fear. Confidence remove hesitation. But the thing which I just mentioned in earlier of this question, that means a lot. You become bold and more confident when you have full potentially and the full knowledge about one particular topics. Then only. And you will be definitely these things, this knowledge will only just stabilize you. Otherwise, there is no any other factors in my point of view. Knowledge is only one particular thing.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
think so.
like confidence comes from knowledge, and also sometimes it's a very important to having knowledge for speaking as well. Mm. Yeah. So, thank you so much, Jack. It was a lovely conversation, and also,
Yeah, brother, sure, brother. I also really realized you just got me thinking of lot of more things. Okay, and today I could also refresh some of my knowledge because it was all possible because of you. Because you just got me thinking of lot more things. Okay, which I should.
oh,
And
yes, yes. It was
yeah,
my privilege to talk to you as well because I'm in learning phase, so I also want to, talk
yes,
with the
brother.
people who has a good knowledge and good experience as well. So through from them, I can get some knowledge and experience as well.
Yeah, that is very. I'm very glad to know, brother. So we people are just on the learning platform. We just go on without just we won't really let our minds be diverted easily or distracted easily by some unwanted things around us. We need to be very stick to the things we are doing. So that's what is called the consistency, focused. We need to be very very focused. So anyway, brother, I
Okay.
wish you good luck for the rest of your careers. You may grow well, okay? And you are very intellectual person since I have observed, because the way you you went on questioning the things was just very remarkable. From each point you took out some of the questions and you just wanted to ask. That's how that shows the how one person means what the passion of a person, how passionate he is. So you are a very enthusiastic learner, brother, and I really admire your knowledge and your understanding. So
Thank you
anyway,
so
it
much
was
for
very very
appreciating
productive
me and
productive
encouraging me.
this was really really very productive conversation so far in my life, I must say. Hmm.
Thank you so much.
Okay, brother, good night then.
Okay. Bye. Good night.
Yeah, let us just have any enriching interjections further any more time, any other time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Bye.
bye bye, sir.